Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Will Shipman, glad you could join us today here on the Falcon Sports Network. First of all, we got a middle school matchup for you between Lady Colts Christian Community School and your FCA Lady Falcons. First middle school matchup for the year for the Lady Falcons. Coming off a decent season last year. Good group of 8th graders here starting tonight. A couple of 7th graders mixed in. Officials making his way to the stand. We're going to get started here with our second night in a row of volleyball. Lady Colts will have the serve first. It will be Rebecca Fitch back to serve. Fitch tosses it in the air. Her first serve comes over. Pass goes across. Let's see. They're going to say into the net. Number 25, Emery Evil Sizer. That'll give the first point to the Lady Falcons. So we're underway here. Lady Falcons get the first point in the side out. Lily Johnson will serve first. Johnson's serve goes off of number 10, Ariana Bryant, and that will be an ace for the Lady Falcons. And a quick 2-0 lead. Johnson to serve again. The next serve played up to the net and unable to dig it out of the net is the front line of the Lady Colts. So the Lady Falcons quickly up 3-0. Johnson serves again. Comes across. Bryant plays it up in the air. Now back to her. Bryant from behind the 10-foot line kicks it back. Johnson from deep. She'll just send a deep ball over. Played by Bryant. Up to the front. Now an attack is going to get down in front of Johnson. And so the Lady Colts get their first point of the night. 3-1, your early score. An early season matchup of these rivals. Usually both of these programs are the top two in TSIAA. Now the serve's going to go back. It's going to get down for an ace as it finds the floor in the back row. And so that cuts the lead to 1. It's now 3-2. This is our first of 3 games tonight. After the middle school, the JV will take the court in a best of 3, and then the high school varsity in a best of 5 to wrap up things tonight. Good attack up front by Frenzel. Back over Segraves. Frenzel bump sets her. Segraves tips it across. Bryant plays it at the 10-foot line. Now a deep attack. Johnson's going to be able to play it in the back corner. Back to her. Johnson swings, gets across the net, and gets down in the middle for the point. So the attack by Johnson is successful, and it's now 4-2. Lady Falcons with the lead, and timeout is going to be taken by the Lady Falcons. So take it with them. 1 minute in, or 1 minute timeout here. Just 6 serves in. Lady Falcons up 4-2. We have a time. It is a timeout. So there seems to be some confusion on the floor for just a moment. Lady Falcons will have the serve when we come back here on the Falcon Sports Network. Ryder close back to serve. So close, tosses it in the air. Her serve is going to be short and spin out. So now the Lady Colts chance to tie it up here with the serve. Evil Sizer will serve now. tossed by Evil Sizer. Her serve's going to come short. Williams can't get up close to get it, so an ace will now tie the score at 4. Next serve by Evil Sizer, short again. Johnson now swings for the back. It goes off Evil Sizer and out of bounds. So the Lady Falcons off the touch as Johnson gets the attack. So it's now 5-4. So this will be Frenzel now serving for the Lady Falcons. Frenzel serve. Comes across. Bryant plays it. They'll go back to her. Bryant skies up. Doesn't get it down. Lady Falcons play it. Now Johnson again from the back row. Can't get it across. And so we're tied at 5. Now, Edie Lewis. The Librero will serve. Segraves up in the air to Williams, and that was a good swing. Actually, Frenzel with the back row attack gets it down 6-5 now. And so Segraves will serve. Segraves takes it way back almost to the doors. Now she comes up with her serve. It's a deep serve that will go off Evil Sizer out of bounds. So the Lady Falcons now with a 2-point lead. So with the advantage, the game is to 25. Segraves toss in the air, goes to the back row again. Nice save to keep it in play. So the Lady Falcons now get a chance to attack. Back to Segraves. Segraves over to Bryant. Bryant plays it easily. Now she'll attack from the outside. Segraves keeps it up in the air. This one's got to go over. Johnson does get it over and keeps it in play. So now attacked by the Colts, a punch. Segraves plays it. Johnson right here at the net, keeps it alive and goes over, but it's going to be out. Good rally by both teams to keep the ball alive in a couple of spots there. Serve comes across. Johnson set outside is gonna bounce off the net and get down. The Lady Falcons get it back to their 6-point lead, or 8-6, 2-point lead. That'll be Reese Ritchie serving now for the Lady Falcons. Ritchie's serve goes to the middle. Now the set in the middle, and the hit by Camry Patterson goes into the net. So the Falcons with a 3-point lead now, 9-6. Ritchie's next serve. Played up to the front. Push over. Segraves to Johnson, back to Segraves. Segraves' strike is going to stay alive. Will it get over? It will not. So now a 4-point lead, 10-6. Lewis played it well off the dig. They just could not keep it alive and get the last hit over. So now Ritchie again, the lefty across. Lewis, her bump, and now an attack. Segraves can't dig it out. So Bryant with the attack. 10-7 now. Patterson serving. Close to Johnson. Johnson decides to push it over. Now the set to Bryan, the back row. Goes down the line. It is wide. And Lady Falcons up 11-7. So now serving will be Hindley Williams. Williams' serve is short, comes up and ends up being right on the line for an ace. Didn't get much on it, but the front row is playing up close to the net, and Lewis not able to come up and get it. Now they'll inch a little bit forward. This next one by Williams, same spot. Goes off Evil Sizer and gets down. So the Lady Falcons now with a 6-point lead, 13-7. Williams, next serve, short again. Running up to get it. Bryant keeps it in play. A free ball coming over. Chance for the Lady Falcons to attack. Outside to Frizzell. Frizzell cross court hit. No good. Bumped across. Lady Falcons another chance. Johnson with a bump set. And now Frizzell have to keep it in play. Lewis up to the front. Back to her. Lewis from the back row. Segraves there to play it. Now back to her. Segraves 10 hit. Goes off. Lewis sent out. And the Lady Falcons now have a 14-7 lead and have doubled up the Lady Colts. Williams to serve again. Short. This one's going to be too short. End up in the net. So 14-8. Back around to Rebecca Fitch. She was the first to serve. Fitch's serve comes over. Johnson, nice court awareness by Johnson to let it hit. 15-8. Lady Falcons with the advantage now. 4 back on the back line, ready to receive. Johnson's serve, line drive. Lewis can't get it in the air as it dies when it hits her chest. So Lady Falcons up 16-8. Next serve by Johnson. This one goes into the net. To Duval now. Another turn at serve. Falcons up by 7. Duval serve, played by Segraves. Johnson, she'll bump set it. Segraves will come up and attack it, push it over. Bryant keeps it alive in the air. Now the set back to her. Bryant to the back row. Williams, good up. Now long set for Segraves. Good timing, and Segraves going to get it down on the block. So 17-9 now. Lady Falcons with the lead. Close now with the serve. Goes off the fingertips of Rebecca Fitch. And the Lady Falcons now again have doubled up. They got a 9-point lead, 18-9 here in the first set. Close's next serve to Bryant. Set to her in the middle. Bryant swings, and this is going to hit the net and get down in front of Williams. So 18-10 now. If the Falcons can get it back. Serve across is going to be short and not make it. So Evil Sizer serve falls short. And the Lady Falcons now with a 19-10 lead. With Frenzel serving. Frenzel serve. Bumped up. It's at the net. Ritchie goes up to play it, and it gets down. It's a good net play by Reese Ritchie. And the Falcons now with a 20-10 lead, 5 points away from closing out set number 1. Frenzel serve, floater to the bag. Bryan gets it. She'll call for it. Her jump from the back line. Now Johnson sets for Segraves. Cross court too far. And so 20-11 now. A comfortable 9-point lead for Lady Falcons. Do a few side outs here, get some more points on their serve. Can close this out. Take a 1-0 lead. Lewis to serve. Line drive serve's going to get down for an ace. She skimmed that one right across the top of the net. 21-11. Lewis's next serve, deep corner. Up by Frenzel, now into the middle. Ritchie will send a free ball across. Bryant will play it. Now the set for her on the outside. She pokes it. Ritchie, good job to save it. Now Williams will send a free ball to the back line. Bryant will have to push hers to the back line. It's a little rally going on here. Segraves, her shot goes into the net. So 20-13 now, 7-point lead. Lewis still with the serve. Lewis serve, line drive. Johnson, good job of keeping it in play. Back to her. Johnson send the free ball across. Now Bryant goes across. Williams in good position. Now she'll get it back. Now a chance for the Lady Colts outside. Bryant down the middle, but Frenzel there. Now Johnson outside for Segraves. Segraves into the middle. Good up by the Lady Colts to keep it in play. But they're going to say a lift on Fitch. So the lift is going to give the ball over to the Lady Falcons, 21-13. With Segraves to serve. Segraves serve into the net. So 21-14, 7-point lead. Bryant to serve. Deep serve goes too far. So now Lady Falcons 3 points away. Reese Ritchie serve. Ritchie with the toss. Service into the back line. Evil Sizer plays it up to the front now from the back row. Segraves, it hits the basketball goal and comes down. So 22-15, they exchange side outs. Number 2 now be Patterson serving. Her toss in the air, Lady Falcons setting up the attack. Back to Segraves on the back line. Just barely gets over, but falls down for the point. And so now 23-15 with Williams serving. 2 serves can send this one to set number 2. Williams first one across. Bryant comes up to play it. They get it back to her. Swing. Williams sends it back. Now Bryant will get another chance to attack on the outside. Her swing, though, goes off the side of her hand. And now it's set point for the Lady Falcons at 24-15. Williams ready to serve. Lets it drop. So she'll try again. This one, serve is good. Lewis, she sends it back across. Lady Falcons can attack to win it. And it goes off a touch. And that'll do it for set number 1. Lady Falcons take it 25-15. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes with set 2 here on the Falcons Sports Network. I want to thank our sponsor, Lee Company. Lee Company, ever since Leon Lee started the company back in 1944, they've been providing the best residential and commercial services, from heating and air conditioning to plumbing, electrical repair, and more. How can Lee Company help you? To find out, visit their website at leecompany.com. That's leecompany.com, or give them a call at 615-567-1000. Number again, 615-567-1000. Lady Falcons take set 1, 25-15. Getting ready to start set 2 here. The Lady Falcons will have the serve first as they get out on the court. And coming out, Lily Johnson, Henley Williams, Reese Ritchie, Ryder Close, Halen Segraves, and Rayleigh Frenzel. So the original starting 6 for the Lady Falcons from the first set. And it looks like we have the same 6, or really 7 from the Lady Colts as they have the libero. Edie Lewis is libero. There's Bryant, Finch, Duval, Evil Sizer, Patterson, all out. So the Lady Falcons will get the first serve. It will be Lily Johnson serving first. As we get ready to start set number 2, Lady Falcons just see if they can close it out here. Lady Colts will try to force a third set to 15. Good crowd tonight here at Ward Gymnasium. Support the Lady Falcons. And it's an ace right down the line. Lewis let it go. So Johnson with her first serve here in the second set gets the ace, and the score 1-0. Lady Falcons take the early lead. Lily Johnson in the air. Deep ball this time, too deep. And so a trade of points here. After the side out, it will be number 11, Fitch, serving. Fitch's serve, deep ball. Reese Ritchie plays it up to Johnson. Johnson back to Williams. Williams times it a little bit, gets too far under it, or too far on top of it. Let it fall too much. And so the Lady Colts get the lead 2-1. I believe this may be their first lead of the night. Fitch's next serve, line drive, Segraves. Johnson over to Segraves. Segraves on the outside. Gets the hit, but Bryant there to dig it out. Now Bryant will have to send a free ball to the back row. Johnson up, head to close, back to Johnson. Johnson's down the line. Bryant gets on the floor to dig it out. Good job by her. Evil Sizer will send it across. Now up next to the net. It's going to fall, not get across, and the Lady Colts have a 2-point lead, 3-1. A couple of dribbles, getting ready to serve. Deep ball. Segraves plays it up to Johnson. Back to Segraves at the line. Long ball. Lewis can't control it. It goes deep out of bounds. And so the Lady Falcons will get the serve back, trailing by 1, 3-2. Close. Serve comes across, gets down in front of Bryant. So Close will get the ace, and we're tied at 3. Next serve by Close. Up front, going to get down for another point, and so the Lady Falcons now have the lead off a couple of serves from Ryder Close. 4-3. Serve by Close. Floater. Lewis will play it up to the front line. Back to Bryant. Bryant behind the line, 10 foot. Finds the hole in the middle of the defense. And so we're tied again at 4. As Bryant went on the attack. We're underway in set number 2. Lady Falcons took the first one. And this serve by number 15, Witherington. Goes awry, so the Lady Falcons get the lead again, and now the serve will go to Frenzel. Rayleigh Frenzel. Bryant up in the air, hustling to get it is Finch, and Lewis can't get it across. So the Lady Falcons now have stretched a 2-point lead, 6-4. So they have a 2-point lead serve, so they have the advantage here. Close. Frenzel. Her serve to Bryant. Finch sets it for Bryant. Bryant from behind the 10-foot line. Segraves there to play it. Now the set to Segraves. Goes cross court and gets it down. You can see that again. You see Segraves' ball go cross court, find the corner, and the Lady Falcons on the replay take a 7-4 lead. Rayleigh, Frenzel's next serve. Bryant up to Finch. Now back to Bryant. She'll push it across. Johnson back to Frenzel. Frenzel, timing just a little off. Need to jump a little quicker there to get on top of it. So it makes it 7-5. Short, played by Ritchie. Johnson will get it across. Finch outside to Bryant. Bryant swings. Frenzel in the middle. Good play to get head to Johnson. Now Segrave swings, hits the net, and comes back. So now 7-6. Lady Falcons need a side out here. Evil Sizer serve. Johnson. Bump set. Johnson comes up, pushes it, goes off the fingertips. Still alive, but it hits the floor. And the Lady Falcons now up 8-6. Segraves to serve. Segraves serve. Line drive. Goes to the outside. Finch. And good job by Bryant to hustle up. Now Johnson pushes it to the back line. Finch passes it over to Proctor. Proctor can't get it across, and Lady Falcons now with a 3-point lead, 9-6. Segraves. Her serve, played by Evil Sizer. Now Bryant will push it to the back line. And Williams will send it back across. So now the bump set by Bryant to Finch. Finch will swing down the line. It goes out. And the Lady Falcons now with a 10-6 lead, and a timeout's going to be taken by the Lady Colts. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 1 minute timeout. We're in the second set. Lady Falcons up 10-6 on the Falcon Sports Network. You're home for Falcon Sports here on YouTube. I'm Will Shipman. Glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network as we are getting the season underway. The second home game, Lady Falcons JV and varsity played last night. This is the first matchup for the middle school tonight. Immediately following this, after warm-up period, we'll have the JV match, so switch your feed over to the JV game following this. And then a nightcap will be the varsity girls taking the floor. And now a crowd making a little noise here as the student section got a pretty good student section, pretty good crowd here tonight to support the Lady Falcons. Segraves to serve. Jump serve deep. Bryant plays it. Evil Sizer pushes it forward. Finch will get it across. Johnson, or close up to Johnson. Ritchie swings. Evil Sizer plays it. Now up to the front. Bryant keeps it in play. Johnson tips it across. Bryant again keeps it in play. Now her swing goes across. Frenzel gets it. Now back to her from the back row. Didn't get anything on it. It's 10-7 now. Lewis will serve. Line drive. Frenzel plays it off the side of her hands. So an ace for Lewis. So far, Lewis has been their best server. She's got a nice low line drive serve. Arches at the right time. Put some backspin on it. Segraves can't handle it. So 9-10. It just rolls off her arms. Got to get a good angle on that. We see that backspin coming. Make sure it doesn't pop over your head. Lewis does this time. This has got some side spin on it. It's going to go out. So the Lady Falcon lead is 11-9. This will bring up Reese Ritchie to serve. The lefty Ritchie, her line drive serve, it goes off of number 19. That's Lily Duvall. And spins out 12-9. Lady Falcons lead. Ritchie with another serve. This one's a deeper one. And now a high hit over the head. Segraves will play it up to Johnson. Johnson set to Williams, and Williams rolls off her fingers. So back to a 2-point lead, 12-2, and it'll be Bryant serving. Bryant likes to come over here to the near corner. And now substitution in the game. As number 11, that is PK Bradshaw, make her first appearance for tonight, replacing Reese Ritchie. 12-10. Serve deep down the line, hooks out of bounds. And so the Lady Falcons back to a 3-point lead, 13-10. And it'll be Williams serving. Williams serve comes up short. Now Patterson. Her serve goes off to the side. Segraves gets it up to Johnson. Outside for Frenzel. Frenzel cross court. Lewis plays it up to Finch. Evil Sizer swings across, and it gets down. And so it's now a 1-point game, 13-12. Johnson taps it across. It comes back. Good play at the net by Lily Duvall. Has tied the game up at 13. Patterson serve. This one's going to go into the net. So the Lady Falcons get it back. 14-13. It'll be Johnson serving. First serve by Johnson. Line drive. Bryant punches it to keep it in the play. Lewis sends it to the back line. Bradshaw up to Johnson. Segraves goes for the back corner. Too far. We're tied up at 14 now. Fitch been the setter tonight. It's her turn to serve. Her serve is going to fall short. So 15-14. Falcons now with the serve back. Let's see if Close can keep the serve for a little while. Stretch out the lead. Now Reese Ritchie going to come back in and play the front line, replacing PK Bradshaw. So Close getting ready to serve. Serve in the air. Lewis will play it on the back line to Finch. Finch back to Lewis. Lewis will swing. Falcons can't dig it out, and so the Colts tied up again, 15 all. So set number 2, back and forth they go. Finch served last, and now she'll pass it off to Duvall. Duvall serve. 15-15. Duvall, serve, Ritchie to Johnson, and now Fizel gets it across, and the Colts cannot control it, so the Falcons get the lead back at 16-15. That'll be Fizel to serve. Tossed by Frenzel. Short. So Lady Falcons now with a 2-point lead, 17-15. Frenzel's next serve. Played by Lewis. Back to her, Lewis. Deep hit is going to find the corner. So the side out gives it back to the Lady Colts. 17-16. Lady Falcons took set one, 25-15. Looking to win this to close it out. Lady Colts looking to get a win to force a third deciding set to 15. Serve across, Ritchie. Segraves up to Johnson. Johnson pushes it across. Evil Sizer plays it. Now the outside to Bryant. Bryant sends it into the net. So the side out back to the Lady Falcons, 18-16. It'll be Segraves to serve. Segraves, back line, Bryant to Finch. Now back to Bryant. Bryant swings for the corner. Segraves with the dig. Going to go back to her. Segraves with a big push across. Finch tries to get to Bryant to the outside, pushes it across. Johnson up to Williams, now back to her. Johnson swings, it's partially blocked. Close, up to Johnson, outside for Ritchie. Ritchie, the left-hand swing, goes off Finch. Bryant bumps it back in. Now Finch will send it across. Good rally going on here. Williams' pass is short. And so the Lady Colts pull within one, 17-18. Be Lewis to serve. Line drive serve. Fizel, good job of digging it out. Now close, goes cross court. Bryant there to play it. Finch to Bryant. Bryant goes across, and it's going to be too far. So the Lady Falcons back to a 19-17 lead with Ritchie serving. Ritchie's toss, her serve, deep serve to the back corner. Duvall back to Lewis. Lewis will push it across. Lady Falcons chance to attack. Segraves in the middle, swings, dug out by Evil Sizer. Lewis, now she'll swing again, hits the net, but it goes off to the left. And so now Lady Falcons first to 20, 5 points away from closing out the match, up 20-17. The lefty Ritchie, next serve, line drive, played by Duvall. Back set attempt, Bryant with a save. Now Johnson has to play it. Ritchie and Segraves both call for it, and then both step back. So 20-18 will be Bryant to serve. Line drive serve for Bryant, played by Segraves. Set for Close. Close goes down the line. Lewis there to play. Now Finch runs it down, gets it to Bryant. She'll have to pass it across. Johnson bump set back to Segraves. Segraves jumps, sends it too far. And now the Lady Colts are within one, 20-19. Bryant to serve again. Bryant serve. Close. Johnson runs it down to Segraves. Segraves this time leaves it short into the net. And we're tied at 20. And before the next serve, there'll be a timeout taken by the Lady Falcons. So we'll take it with them. Timeout here in set number 2. Tied at 20 on the Falcons Sports Network. 20-20, Bryant getting ready to serve here. Toss in the air, line drive, back the row, goes off of Segraves and gets down, and so the Lady Colts now have a lead here late, 21-20. Bryan to serve again. Close. Sets the outside for Johnson, sets it for Close. Close pushes it across. Now Bryant, her own push to the back. Segraves gets it to Johnson. Johnson sends it to the net. So now the Colts with a 22-20 lead. Bryant to serve again. Johnson in the middle to Williams. Williams floats it across. Duvall not able to get it back up over the net. 22-21. Lady Falcons down by 1. Williams back to serve. Williams serve. Lewis comes up to get it to Finch. Finch back to Bryant. Bryant swings. Goes off Segraves. Going to go out. So now the Lady Colts are 2 points away from forcing a set 3 here in the middle school match. It'll be Patterson to serve. Patterson serve, played by Williams. Now the middle to Close. Close pushes it across. Back to Bryant. Bryant off her back foot. Down the line is going to go out. The Lady Falcons pull within 1, 23-22. Lily Johnson now up to serve. Johnson serve, line drive. Goes right off Patterson. Man, she put some pepper on that one. Good hard serve, got right across the net. We're tied at 23. Important point here. Whoever wins this point will have the set point, and it will go to the Colts. The Colts will have the 24-23 lead with a set point opportunity. Finch will have the serve. And before the serve, a timeout will be taken by the Colts. So the Colts will have the serve here for set point to try to force a game 3. Falcons need to win this point to keep it at 24-24. You have to win by 2. We've seen some deep games last year here. There was one game with the Lady Falcons and the Lady Colts that were the varsity team, ended up 32-30. They can go on if they go back and forth. So now Fitch to serve. Falcons have to win this point to stay alive. Now we seem to have some discussion at the scorers table. So it will be Finch serving. 24-23. Finch's serve, deep serve. Williams to Johnson. Johnson bumps set. Goes Pinzel, sends it across. Now Finch back to Bryant. Bryant's push. Played by Johnson up to Close. Close back to Johnson. Johnson swings for the back line. Colts keep it alive. They get it across. Segraves to Johnson, over to Segraves. Segraves cross court, dugout. They keep it alive, and now a swing for the back row. Williams plays it up to Johnson. Outside for Segraves. Segraves tips it across, and they're going to say in the net was number 3, Proctor. And so we're tied at 24. Ryder Close. Closest serve. Bryant to Finch. Back to Bryant. Her swing. Close. Digs it up. It's going to get down. So now, again, the Lady Colts will have set point to try to force a game 3. So it will be Duval to serve. Chance to try to win it here. Duval's serve. Played by Johnson's heading for the bench, and that will do it. So the Lady Colts take game 2, 26-24. We'll have a game 3-15 here in a moment on the Falcon Sports Network. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'll be back.
Okay. Me too. I got to find my water. I lost it.
How many games now?
It's how many games in a set in the match?
Yeah, are they?
So there's only a third. It's 2-1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, they play best of 3
Okay. All
for
right.
middle school.
Ooh,
So
baby.
this is one game to 15.
All right.
Yep.
So JV hasn't played yet. All right.
So that JV and varsity good.
Woohoo!
All right, getting ready for set number 3 here. Lady Falcons and Lady Colts. This one will be just to 15 points. They did another coin toss to determine serve. I'm not sure who won it. They will be checking lineups here. Williams, Ritchie, Segraves, Johnson, Close, and Frenzel for the Lady Falcons. It looks like the Lady Colts have won the serve because if it was, Johnny would be rotated and Johnson would be on the back line. So the Lady Colts are going to get the serve. Finch will serve first. Bryant, Lewis, Proctor, Evil Sizer, and Duval in right now. Lady Colts have the first serve. Game to 15 here on the Falcon Sports Network. Will Shimon, glad you could join us wherever you are on the World Wide Web for tonight's matchup. Remember, as soon as this one's over, we'll switch feeds to the JV game. We'll have about 15 minutes between matches. Grab your bite to eat and drink. Come back, watch the JV after this. Serve over Williams' head, goes out. And Williams, they say, did not touch it. So Lady Falcons get the first point here of set number 3, and this will get Johnson up to serve. Johnson serve. Goes off of Lewis. So Lady Falcons take a 2-0 lead. Next serve. Back to Bryant. Bryant cross court. Johnson plays it up to Frizzell. Back to Johnson. She pokes it across. Now Lewis will set Bryant. Bryant, that's a long ball. She'll have to pass it across. Now Close comes up to get it. Back to Johnson. Johnson cross court. Bryant there to dig it. Bryant will get to hit again. Johnson plays it. Frizzell back to Johnson. Johnson goes cross court. Up at the net. Frizzell with it. Still punching it, and a good play by Evil Sizer at the net. Get the ball across and down. 2-1. Lady Falcons with the lead. Duval now to serve. Duval's deep serve. Ritchie plays it. Johnson keeps it alive, but this is going to hit the official. And so we're tied at 2. Next serve by Duval. Williams. Johnson sets for Segraves. Segraves pushes it and gets it down. 3-2 now. Lady Falcons with the lead, and Ryder Close goes back to serve. Closest serve. Floater. Lewis to Finch. Back to Lewis. She will swing. Reese Ritchie sets it up to Johnson. Johnson saying that's mine. 3-3. Now Lady Falcons. And Lady Colts tied with Evil Sizer now serving. Johnson plays it up to Segraves. Back to Johnson. Good swing. It's going to get down. So good attack by Johnson to get the point. It's 4-3. Now Frenzel will go back to serve. Right now you can feel it going back and forth. This is going to be a close game 3. And one team can get 3 or 4 points in a row. It would be huge. Pass comes across. Johnson plays it. Bryant digs it out. Now Finch. Back to Bryant. She'll pass it across. Johnson outside for Segraves. Segraves, she's a little far outside the net there. Difficult angle. Sends it into the net, so the point goes to the Lady Colts. 4-4, we're tied, and now Lewis will get to serve. Lewis's serve into the net. Big break for the Lady Falcons there. Lewis had been pretty consistent on her serves in the first 2 games. So this will get Aylin Segraves back to serve. Segraves serve. Goes deep. Evil Sizer up to Finch. Finch back to Lewis. Lewis will have to get it across. She doesn't. So it goes up and hits the ductwork on the far side of the gym. And Lady Falcons now with a 2-point lead, 6-4. And a chance now to continue to stretch out the lead. Segraves, next serve, down the line, cannot be played by Duval. Had a lot of spin on it. And now a timeout's going to be taken by the Lady Colts. Lady Falcons up 7-4 in set number 3. It's to 15 here on the Falcons Sports Network. Segraves has the ball now, getting ready to serve. Segraves serve across is short and gets the ace. It goes under Evil Sizer's hands and jams between her legs. 8-4. Segraves stretched it to a 4-point lead. Goes off Evil Sizer. Lewis has to run it down. Bryan will send it across. Johnson there to get it. Ritchie bumps it out of the net. This has got to go across. Frenzel does get it across. Now another pass to the front. Johnson bumps set outside for Ritchie. Ritchie will bump it across. Bryant, Finch, she'll swing, but doesn't get enough on it, and it's now 9-4. This is what I was saying earlier about a little momentum. If you can get a string of 3 or 4 in a row in a game to 15, a 5-point lead is huge. 9-4. Ava Sizer, Bryant, good save to keep the ball up. Back to Close. Close was looking around for a while, and it goes out of bounds. She wasn't expecting it to come back to her. 9-5 the score. A little confusion about whose turn it is to serve. It will be Bryant's. Bryant serve, line drive, gets down for the ace. 9-6. Bryant's next serve, deep serve, Segraves plays it. Now Johnson will send it over her head. Bryant gets it up to Finch. Finch for Lewis. Lewis tries to push it across, can't get it. So Lady Falcons now at 10. They're 2/3 of the way to 15. See if they can keep this going. Ritchie's serve goes off Lewis. Bryant keeps it alive. Now Finch will have to get it across. She does. Segraves up to Johnson. Sets in the middle for Williams. Hits the post. Hits the antenna, so that's out as it doesn't go across between the antenna. And so the Lady Falcons now 4 points away from closing out the match. Ritchie to serve again. Ritchie serve, spins off to the right and out of bounds. So a 4-point lead, 11-7. Be Patterson now. Patterson serve, doesn't get anything on it, and so now 3 points needed by the Lady Falcons here to close it out. It'll be Williams back to serve. Williams serve falls short. So an exchange of side outs, it's 12-8. Fitch served, and this one spins out. So back and forth they go. Falcons are content with this. We just go back and forth side outs. We'll win the game 15-10. Let's see if Johnson, though, can get 2 serves in here. Close this out. First one is good. Bryant plays it. Finch back to Lewis. Lewis has to get across. It does. Segraves. It just hits the top of the net and rolls over. and caught the Falcons leaning back. Nothing you can do about that. It just catches you on your heels, and when it rolls over the net and falls down, it's hard to recover. So 13-9. Williams, Johnson. Segraves on the outside, goes across the middle. It comes back. Frizzell to close. Now Johnson will swing, and she doesn't get enough on it. So now it's a 3-point lead, 13-10. Ball serving. The ball served, goes off the side out. Now the Falcons have match point here, 14-10. They just need one more. It'll be right or close to serve. Closest serve to the back line's going to get down for the ace, and that'll do it as it falls between Bryant and Lewis. And the Falcons take it 2-1. Will Shipman Middle School gets their first victory of the season against the rivals from Christian Community Schools. Remember to switch it over. We'll be back with JV volleyball here in about 15 minutes on the Falcon Sports Network.